Maybe you've passed a fish in the pet store and become curious about the hobby. Perhaps you've seen beautiful aquariums online and wanted one of your own. Hi, my name is Arilyn Williams. Today I will be showing you how to start a freshwater aquarium. The first thing you should consider when starting your aquarium is what size tank you would like. This should be based on the type of fish that you plan on getting. Bigger fish need bigger tanks, and fish that swim in schools need longer distances across to swim. A lot of people also consider larger tanks easier to maintain the water parameters. You should also consider where you put your tank. You shouldn't put your tank in front of a window because this can cause algae problems. And you should also put your tank somewhere where there is a lot of room available for electrical cords. These are all important factors in choosing a tank and where to put your tank. The second thing to consider when starting your tank is what type of aquarium substrate you would like to use. The three main types are sand, gravel, and soil. Sand can be easily cleaned because the food and waste just lands on top and it doesn't go deep into the sand. A variety of fish enjoy burrowing in the sand and foraging in sand. However, sand can be messy because of its lightweight. It can be easily moved by fish and possibly make your tank look cloudy. Sand is also compact and can make it harder for plants to root and settle. The second substrate option is gravel. This is commonly seen at a lot of pet stores. It can be easier for plants to root in between because gravel is not compact. Gravel also tends to hold food particles, however, making it harder for it to clean. The third substrate is aquarium soil. Aquarium soil contains nutrients that can help your plants grow and root into the soil. They can contain live bacteria, which is beneficial for your tank. This substrate can be hard to maintain for beginners because it can alter your pH and water parameters. Another thing you should consider is what type of fish you plan on getting. Fish can be put into various categories. They can be aggressive, semi-aggressive, or peaceful. They can be bottom, middle, or top dwellers. This describes what portion of the tank they swim in. Some of the fish on this slide are peaceful and can be kept with other fish in community tanks, and some of the fish are aggressive. They can nip fins of slower swimming fish, harass other fish, and be territorial. You should also consider the size of a fish. If a fish mouth is large enough to eat another fish, you shouldn't put them in a tank together. This all should be considered when picking your fish. If not, you can create a lot of stress for some of your fish, and we wouldn't want that. There are also options to put in your freshwater aquarium that are not fish. On this slide, I have a crab, snail, a frog, crawfish, and shrimp. There's something for everybody to put in their tank. There are three main types of filters. These three are hang-on back, canister, and sponge filters. Each of them does basically the same thing. They suck in dirty water from your tank, filter it through their system, and pump it back into your tank. Hang-on backs tend to have adjustable flow rates, but can suck up sand, small fish, fry, eggs, and they can be noisy. Canister filters are quiet and customizable, but they can be very expensive, hundreds of dollars. Sponge filters are simple and affordable. They don't suck up fish, fry, eggs, and shrimp. They hold beneficial bacteria and create surface agitation in your tank. However, they can look unpleasant and bulky in your tank. Here are some accessories that you will most likely need for your tank. A heater. This will help your tank simulate the natural environment and temperature of where they come from, especially for tropical fish. Plants aren't necessary, but they can be used. They provide hiding spots for fish, remove carbon dioxide, and absorb harmful nitrate, ammonia, and more. They can also help you simulate the natural environment that your fish would live in the wild. Air stones are not required also, but they can be a useful accessory, and you will need a thermometer if your tank gets too hot or too cold. This can stress your fish out and cause them to die. Here are some more accessories. You will need a water testing kit. This is important in measuring your pH, ammonia, nitrites, nitrate levels. This can also kill your fish if you don't properly monitor it. You'll need water conditioner. Tap water is not safe to put in the tank with your fish. It can kill them, so you need to condition your water before putting it in your tank. And then this is not necessary, but you might need medicine in case your fish gets sick. You will need a water siphon to clean your gravel and sand or whatever substrate you pick. This is the most important aspect in starting a new tank. This is called the nitrogen cycle. The nitrogen cycle describes the process of beneficial bacteria breaking down ammonia from fish poop and fish food to nitrates and nitrites. Ammonia, nitrates, and nitrites can be toxic to your fish and kill them. It is important to give beneficial bacteria time to develop in your tank. This can take up to 3 to 6 weeks. In both of my tanks that I've started, it's taken about a month for the beneficial bacteria to develop. You should not put fish in your tank before you cycle it because this can cause an ammonia spike and kill your fish.